Hello, my little Wulfenites. Welcome back to my channel, Wulfenite.insights. And if this is the first time you're here, welcome. What we have on the table are 4 groups. Group number 1, 2, 3, and 4. We will be asking your angels what you can heal within yourself in order to attract your life partner. I know currently what we're all going through, we're staying more indoors, we're not socializing as much, but this is the perfect time to look within to heal ourselves so that we can open up ourselves to our life partner, our one true love that we want to spend the rest of our lives with. With that being said, pause the video, take as much time as you need. If you are guided to pick more than one deck, go ahead and pick more than one deck. If you're guided to just pick one deck, go for it. That's perfectly fine as well. I do want to give you guys a reminder that I do offer personal readings. The link for my Etsy shop is in the description box below. If you guys like the video and the message resonated with you, feel free to donate to my channel. The link is also in the description box below. Anything helps, and it helps me give you more quality videos. Also, I do want to remind you guys that I upload every Tuesday, and if you guys have any ideas or any questions you want me to ask your angels, go ahead and leave comments down below. I do read those. And with that, we'll get started with your readings. The timestamps are down below in the description box. Once again, group number 1, number 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's get started. Hi, pal number 1. We're here to listen to your angels and see what guidance they have for you today. Like I said, if this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like and subscribe. It will support my channel, as well as leaving a donation or a tip will also help me give you quality videos. So with that being said, let's get started. So what do your angels want you to heal within yourself in order to attract your life partner? Okay, so it seems like right now what you're going through, or in general, you tend to be someone who is a workaholic, someone who tends to take on a lot of tasks, someone who doesn't really take time to have fun and play. You're very focused either with school, with work. You do things with a purpose. So what your angels want you to know is that it is important for you to have fun, to schedule some time in there to be playful, to figure out what hobbies you like, what things interest you, and have a little more sense of humor, a little more playfulness within yourself. Discover just things that make you feel happy again, childlike. With this card, I could see that a lot of you guys are very serious, very down to earth, and just are very focused with your work and school life. With this card right here, it is safe for you to love. The people that picked pile number 1, you guys have definitely been hurt before, which is why you're drowning yourself with work and school, so that you're putting up those boundaries and those defense mechanisms so you don't have to, be vulnerable again, vulnerable to being hurt. And what the angels want you to know is that if you really want that life partner, that person you're going to grow old with, it's going to be important for you to bring down those walls. And a big way to do that is stepping into your childlike sense again, laughing again, looking at the world with curiosity, opening yourself up to love one more time. Yes, people hurt you in the past, and it was definitely very painful, very traumatic, and very hurtful. But not everyone is like that. Not everyone is out to hurt you. Not everyone is going to display the same behaviors. Obviously, though, if you are dating and you are meeting new people and they're showing the same red flags that your last partner did, that is a sign for you to walk away. But your angels want you to open up your heart more, open up to receiving. You're probably a huge giver. You're someone who likes to give to others, but you don't allow yourself to receive. And there's something you need to take in mind, that if you're not allowing yourself to receive, you're taking away that opportunity from the life partner to give love to you as well. And just as much as you love giving love to others, love helping others, and that fulfills you, imagine how your life partner would feel if they weren't allowed to do that with you, because you're not open to receiving the love, the compliments, the kindness that they have for you, you know? So your angels do definitely want you to keep that in mind. The next card we have here is the Five of Winter. With this card is walk away from people that are no longer helping you. Walk away from things that make you unhappy. You know, with this card, it's telling you to analyze the things that are in your life and analyze what is important for you. A lot of you guys are following the same path because people tell you this is what you're supposed to do, or this is how it's supposed to be done, but that's not actually making you happy. That's not fulfilling you at all whatsoever. So the angels want you to, you know, look and evaluate yourself, but also evaluate the relationships you have with others. Because some of those relationships are not worth it. Some of those relationships, it's important for you to walk away so that you can make room for that life partner. Some of you guys might be in those relationships that are considered complicated. It's honestly not complicated. What you need to figure out is, what are your emotional needs? What are your expectations from your relationship? And is that person meeting them? If they're not meeting them at all, then it's time to reconsider why you're still holding on to this relationship. Because even though it's considered complicated, or you guys don't have like some kind of way to identify you guys as a relationship, it's still a relationship in itself. And the angels right here with this card really want you to let go of all the people that are harming you, that are not giving you that happiness that you want. With this card reading, it's really important for you to self-evaluate. What are the things that make you happy? What are you looking for in a relationship? Are you someone who wants kids, or do you not want kids? And if you're someone who wants kids, don't date someone who doesn't want kids, because I know a lot of people they enter a relationship thinking, well, maybe in the future they'll change their mind. Honestly, guys, they usually never do. So with this one, engagement, it's going to be important for you to commit to yourself, commit to your happiness, commit to standing up for yourself and standing your ground. So if it is important for you to have someone that you get to see, you know, at least 4 times a week, or someone you want to be in a relationship where you guys go on trips together, it's going to be very important to be, you know, committed to yourself, that when you're dating people, if they tell you, oh, you know what, I'm not someone who likes to travel too much, or I'm not someone who, I'm a workaholic. Like, let's say they tell you that they're a workaholic and they can't make room for a relationship. Don't date them. Be committed to yourself and committed to your needs, and make room for someone who wants to be in a relationship with you, who wants to give you that time. I know some people call that needy, but honestly, it's not needy. Love isn't really, especially in relationships, it's not really unconditional. What I mean with that is that you have to set up your boundaries. Without boundaries, there won't be enough room for both of you guys to grow as individual people, and there won't be room for you guys to grow together. So with this reading, it's definitely important for you to make commitments to not date people that have the same red flags that you've dated before, but also to commit to yourself and your needs, to not follow the same pattern. You're probably someone who keeps running into toxic relationships, keeps being the one who gives so much in relationships and you never receive. Well, the angels want you to be loyal to yourself. They want you to let go of the people that are harming you, and be loyal to your needs, and be loyal to your boundaries, so that you can have the relationship you've been looking for. The next card we have is the Ace of Autumn. So one thing for sure is your relationship. So with this card, what it means is you have to find out your relationship with money. A lot of people don't understand that financial stability also brings in romantic relationships. So with this card, they definitely want you to build that independence on yourself. Build that independence, like whether it is that you want an apartment or you want a home for yourself, you want to be more independent. That is going to help you attract your partner. You're going to be someone who's going to be confident, empowered, who has their boundaries, who is loyal to themselves and lets the people that are not helpful for them walk away. That's going to be super attractive, and that's going to help you find the person you want to be with, a lifelong partner. The next card is finances and career. So what that means is that for you, it is very important that, you have that independence. You end up, don't postpone. With this card, it really tells me that some of you guys are postponing being with someone until maybe they have that house, until maybe they have the car, or they have that promotion. It doesn't always work like that. For half of the people that are listening, I can tell that you guys are prolonging being with your life partner because you want to have that financial stability. You want to have that career and things like that. And that's just, a block, an excuse. You can be with someone and be working towards your career, and you guys can both grow together and build together. That's something that they want you to know. For the other half of the people listening to this reading, it does tell me that you guys want to be independent. So maybe you guys are still living at home. Maybe you guys have a lot of roommates. Maybe you're afraid of taking that next step and buying a car. Your angels really want you to be independent, to learn those life skills that you need in order to attract your life partner. Yeah. So in just a little, summary, for you to attract your life partner, find out, 1, remove the blockages of becoming too busy and not having enough time for someone that you can potentially love. It is going to be important for you to make room. You're going to have to make room. Your lover isn't going to just show up because you ordered an Amazon order, and it's going to be the UPS guy or the FedEx guy. No. The angels want you to know that it is important for you to have fun, make room for your relationships, open up yourself to receive, open your heart and go back out there and try again, and know that not everyone is going to hurt you the same way you've been hurt. Some of you guys have been single for a very, very long time, I can tell with this spread, and just being more playful, enjoy the things that you love, find sense of humor, figure out hobbies. That's going to be very good for you. That's going to be steps in attracting and being open to receiving love. The next thing that you need to do is let go of all the people that are not, the people that you're meant to be with. If you are friends with an ex-lover and that ex-lover, is somehow still acting like they're your lover, you need to let them go, because even though you guys may be friends, that dynamic is still a relationship, and it's taking up the space of someone that truly can be a life partner for yourself. In summary, the next advice is to be loyal to yourself, to be kind to yourself, know your boundaries, and stand up for yourself. If someone says that it's important for them to move to New York, but you're a California person and that's your non-negotiable, then let them go and make room for someone else. There's many people, and the only way you're going to be able to put yourself out there and meet your life partner is by, getting rejected. People don't like rejection, but honestly, rejection is the best way to find out if that person is for you or not. And once you know they're not for you because either you rejected them or they rejected you, you now make room for the person who really wants to be with you for the long haul. Do become independent, either move out, find your own place, make those life changes, but do not use work and school as a way to keep yourself busy that you don't give yourself time to be open and receiving to love. All right, guys, with that, I'll end your reading. I hope it helped. If it did, like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Or consider leaving me a little donation. The link for a personal private reading is in the description box below, as well as a donation link. Thank you so much, and until next time, bye-bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we will be asking the angels, what can you heal within yourself in order to attract your life partner? If you like this reading, please give a like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. And if this reading resonates, feel free to donate. The link is down below, as well as a link for personal readings. So with that, we'll get started. So what do your angels want you to heal within yourself in order to attract your life partner? Alrighty, so your first one is the Queen of Winter. You guys are probably a strong, patient, self-sufficient person. You're someone who has been very independent, someone who has learned to survive on their own, do things their own way, which is a good thing. It is honestly, definitely a good thing. What they're saying right now is that it is important for you to focus on your career, focus on your growth. Why is that? Your lover is going to come basically through socializing, when it's through work, through school. It's gonna be, your lover is gonna be someone who you're gonna meet either because you went to a conference, to a, how do I explain this? You're gonna meet them basically because you were doing something you loved, whether it is developing your career, going to school, going through workshops. The angels want you to focus on things that you like, because while doing that, you're gonna end up meeting your partner, because your life partner is someone who's also interested in the same things. Another thing is that they also want for you to look back in your past, do a reevaluation of your past relationships and figure out if they were meeting your underlying needs. What were the pros and cons of those relationships? With the Hermit card, what that means, it's time for you to go within. It's time for you to evaluate all your relationships, all your past relationships, whether they're friendships, families, romantic relationships, classmates, co-workers. They want you to evaluate those relationships and notice the difference between a healthy relationship and a not so healthy relationship. A relationship in which your needs are being met, where you're being heard, where you're being guided, where you're just being honored as a person. And they want you to notice how you feel. With you, it's going to be very important for you to get in tune with your feelings, to get in tune with what feels like something positive. A lot of people have this expression where they're like, oh, my heart hurts for you when I think about you. And that's actually a really bad sign. That's actually a red flag. That's your body letting you know that that person is not good for you. So with this reading, it is going to be important for you to tune in to your emotions, to tune into your body, to find out what it is that, one, makes you feel like an equal with other people, makes you feel heard and understood, but also what are the signs that your body is telling you to walk away? It seems that a lot of you guys have been people pleasers. You guys give your all to relationships. You guys are ones that are just pleasing, that you lose yourself in a relationship. You guys are the ones that are like, well, if it has a lot of ups and downs, then that means we're meant for each other. No, that's not the case. Yes, all relationships have up and downs. Yes, all relationships have conflict, but the way the conflict is handled is going to make a huge difference. For example, I can see here that with some of you guys, if it's not crazy, wild, and passionate, then therefore it's not a good relationship. And what I'm hearing is that it is something where you guys may have become addicted to chaos, addicted to drama. That is a real thing, where you guys feel restless and unsettled if everything is calm. Your angels want you to readapt. They want you to find a way to know that sometimes slow and steady is actually the healthier form than crazy, wild, passionate love. They also want you to let go of your ex. Some of you guys are still holding on to that ex-lover, thinking that maybe in the future you guys are going to get together. And honestly, with these cards, I can tell that you need to let them go. It's not a good relationship for you. It is time for you to go within to figure out what it is that you want. The next card that came out is religious factors. So some of you guys are very picky in a sense that if they're not Christian, you're not going to date them. If they're not Buddhist, you're not going to date them. If they're not spiritual, or if they're atheist, you're not going to date them. The angels want you to look within, to take that time and really say, because yeah, the angels want you to take time to look within and figure out, if they aren't Buddhist, are you really going to cross them out? Because they could have qualities that make you happy. They could have qualities that are going to be fulfilling. Are they someone who aren't Catholic? Like, is it really that important? Because from what I'm seeing here is that what really matters are the values that you guys hold. It doesn't matter if you guys are Catholic, Christian, Buddhist, Hinduism, Taoism. It does not matter. What matters is that you guys carry the same values. And what I mean by values is loyalty a value for you? Is honesty a value? Adventure, happiness, peace. It could be that spirituality is a value. For some of you guys, spirituality is an important value, and that is completely okay. What that means is don't fall into the habit of dating someone who is atheist. Because you believe that you're gonna be the one who's gonna teach them what faith is. You're gonna be the one who's gonna open their horizons to believing in God or Buddha or anything like that. What they want you with the Hermit card and the religious factors, they want you to look within and sign and list your top 10 values, and the next person that you date should have those same values. I want you guys to understand that just because you have the same values does not mean that you guys are identical people. You guys are different people, but you value similar things, and that is super important. They also say that for you to find your life partner, you're actually going to have to be the one who makes the first move. You're going to be the one who's going to be assertive, who's going to go for it. So maybe some of you guys are people that don't like to give out the first move, aren't the ones who want to go up to someone or message someone. With this card, it says be assertive. Don't back down, and be brave enough to be your authentic self. Be brave enough to be you. So if you're someone who's quirky, if you're someone who is very goofy, when you're on a date or if you're talking to someone, don't hide that part about you. It's important for them to see who you are up front, so then you can weed out the ones that don't matter and you can make room for the one who does. And then also they say stay optimistic about your love life. So some of you guys may have been single for a long time. Some of you guys have been heartbroken to the point where you feel like your lover, your life partner walked away. That's why we have this past life card here. For some of you guys, I feel that some of you guys that are watching this video broke up with someone who you felt you guys were going to get married with, were going to be engaged, have the children and the babies and the whole, white picket fence, and that didn't happen. They want you to know that that relationship was a relationship to help you figure out your values, to help you go within, figure out what's important for you, so that you then can know and go for what you want and be assertive about it. So with that being said, I'll end your reading there. Let me make sure. Basically, take the time to look within your values, your boundaries, your non-negotiables, and be assertive about them, be courageous about them, but stay optimistic. Your life partner is out there and you are going to meet them. It's just you really, really need to work on your values. You really need to find out what is important so that when you can actually attract the person that is at your same vibration, because that is very important. But yeah, stay optimistic. You're going to find them. You're going to be with them. You just have to be open to receiving love and standing your ground for when people are being disrespectful or aren't honoring your needs. So with that, thank you so much for tuning in. I do truly appreciate it. I hope this reading helped. If it did, like and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, the link is in the description box below to my Etsy shop. And if you'd like to donate, totally welcomed. The link is also down below in the description box. With that being said, thank you so much for your time. And until next time, bye-bye. Hi, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you like this video and this reading resonates with you, feel free to like and subscribe or leave a donation. The link is down in the description box. If you'd like a personal reading, the link for my Etsy shop is also in the description box below. So with that, we'll get started with your reading. So what do your angels want you to heal within yourself in order to attract your life partner? Okay. So the first card you got was the 7 of Summer. It says, no more procrastinating. It's time for you to make a decision. So what this means is a lot of you guys are back and forth. A lot of you guys don't know what you guys want in a relationship. Maybe even within yourselves. I feel like some of you guys are confused with your sexuality, and there is nothing wrong with that. It seems like some of you guys are procrastinating being with your life partner because you guys are currently going through denial of your sexuality. Your angels want you to know that your sexuality is totally okay. In the actual truth of things, there is no such thing as gender. We are all beings of light in all truthness. So just because society has made us believe that no, same-sex relationships are wrong, don't believe that. That is not true. Love is love, and it doesn't matter what the gender is. Love truly is an energy of just complete pure acceptance, compassion, kindness, and just giving. A lot of you guys are also struggling with figuring out what you want your future lover to look like. It seems like some of you guys are also having expectations of someone either having a certain career, looking a certain way, being as a certain height. Your angels want you to make a choice in the kind of love life you want. They want you to figure out if you want someone who is passionate, someone who is loyal, someone who wants kids, someone who is independent and ambitious. Those are the things that they want you to make a decision on, not on whether they have green or blue eyes or if they're brown, white, or any color, to be honest. Your angels want you to make a choice, and they want you to take care of yourself. So the next card is the Retreat. What I can feel with this is that a lot of you guys are feeling pressured to be in a relationship that fits the cookie cutter relationship in this world, and that's not the case for you. Your love life is meant to be expansive, big, wild, abundant, happy, filled with joy. And right now you guys are being affected by what your family, your friends are telling you. You guys are being affected by what society wants. And what the angels want you to do is take some time to retreat, take some time to look within, take some time in nature, or go out with friends or talk to friends, whether it's online, and give yourself time to recover, let go of those things that your family and friends are telling you, and figure out what it is that you really want. Because for you, it might be that you want a same-sex relationship. It might mean that you want to have kids or to not have kids. It could be that you want to find your lifelong partner and move to a completely different country. It is very important for you to take that time, retreat, figure out what is important to you, so that you can stand that ground. Your next card is the Six of Autumn. What this means is the good you do comes back to you. So during this time, of self-reflection, of retreat, know that all that kindness that you've given to others, all that love, all that compassion, the universe is going to give it back to you with a life partner. The universe is going to make sure that the life partner that you meet is just as living, just as giving, just as excited, just as compassionate as you are. You guys are going to have very similar qualities. And that's a good thing. And it's going to be something new. So for some of you guys, it is important for you to know that your life partner is someone completely new. Someone that you have not been in a relationship with. And I think that's very important, because it's not someone that you were almost in a relationship with, not someone who is an ex-lover. It is someone brand new. So if you are currently dating, trying to find that new love, know that it's coming, know that it's going to be close. But it is very important for you to first figure out what makes you happy. Figure out who it is that you want to attract in your life. Don't listen to what people are saying. If you are someone who wants a same-sex relationship, go for it. Like I said, love is love, and it does not matter what they look like or the gender or anything like that. Love is truly a beautiful energy, a beautiful giving energy. But yeah, the person that you're going to be with is completely brand new, not someone from the past. It's going to be someone who is very honest, who is very realistic, curious, someone who is basically not a hard pill to swallow, but someone who is not afraid to be themselves, someone who is courageous enough to stand their ground. They're gonna speak their truth. They're gonna be someone who pushes boundaries, who breaks social norms. Your lover is going to be someone completely brand new, someone who is going to also teach you how to be your honest, authentic self. But with that being said, it is also important for you to figure out who you are, who you want to love, what is important for you, so that you're able to attract that person. Because one thing for sure to keep in mind, just because your lover is someone who is, like an indigo child, someone who is truthful, honest, and courageous to be who they are and stand their ground, they're gonna be attracted to someone who shows those similar traits. So it is gonna be important for you to also, it's gonna be important for you to also learn to be your authentic self, to be honest, very honest with yourself, and very curious about the new possibilities and the new opportunities out there. Don't be afraid to be who you are. And remember that you deserve love. You are someone who is completely lovable. It doesn't matter if you have any kind of disability. It doesn't matter if you are blind, in a wheelchair, if you are, I don't know, if you don't consider yourself like the perfect person. Everyone is perfect in their imperfect ways, but you do deserve love. So open yourself with that. But as you can see in this card, she is holding a bow and arrow. With that, it reiterates this card's message that it is important for you to make a choice. It is important for you to make a decision. You, by not making a decision, is a decision to delay being with your life partner. So what the angels want you to know is love who you love openly and freely. There is nothing wrong with that. Also, the good things that you're doing out to the world, know that your lover is doing the same. They have the same kind heart, the same love, kindness. They give just as much as you do. But it is very important for you to create your own values and your thoughts and let go of all of the things that society and the people around you, your family, friends, co-workers, are telling you love is supposed to be like. Your love story is very different from everybody else's. So as long as you are your authentic self, you are honest with your goals, with who you are, with who you love, and what you expect from relationships, you're gonna bring that new love, that new partner that is gonna be loving you in ways that you never knew you could be loved. But one thing for sure, your angels want you to know that you are lovable. You deserve love, and it's time for you to believe it, because they themselves love you. There is nothing wrong with you, and there never will be. Just know that you deserve love. With that being said, I'll end your reading here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate your time. If this reading resonated with you, like and subscribe. You can leave a comment down below. I do read them. And if you'd like a personal private reading where I tune into your energetic blueprint, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description box below. Until next time, bye-bye. Hi, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. We are going to ask your angels, what do you need to heal within yourself in order to attract your life partner? Before we get started, if you guys like the reading, please feel free to like and subscribe. It'll really help my channel. And if the reading resonated with you, feel free to leave a donation. The link is in the description box below. And with that, we will get started. So what do your angels want you to heal within yourself in order to attract your life partner? Ooh, okay. So with this card, the Princess of Winter, you are someone who is very fun. Someone who is very impulsive, determined, someone who just is very unexpected to others. You know, you are someone who likes to have fun, someone who, if they say, hey, there's going to be a party or something, you're one to be like, all right, let's go. With this card, I do see that it is going to be important for you to kind of ground yourself a little bit, kind of settle down, figure out what it is that, like, why are social gatherings important for you? I think that's going to be a question that you need to ask yourself, because by the answer you give yourself, then you'll figure out what kind of person you want to attract. They definitely want you to know that you are very much a very attractive person. You are someone, when you're living your best life, you are very attractive. You have a lot of sex appeal. You're someone who, when you enter the room, you actually catch people's attention. You may be listening to this and be like, no, I don't attract anyone. Actually, you are. You are someone that when you walk in, people notice and are like, wow, this person is beautiful. Now, if they come up to you or not, that's a whole different story. You know, people get intimidated when someone looks extremely attractive. But they do want you to know that you are someone who is attractive. And the way to be a little more attractive and attract that life partner that you want is by yes, have fun, but also ground yourself. Also figure out why social gatherings are important for you, why having fun is important for you. Because then when you meet someone, you'll make sure that you're not just attracting the people that just want to go out with you, have a good time, and then just drop you. It is going to be very important for you to stay focused and determined when you go into relationships, to use that side of your brain that is very more like, is this person good for me? Weigh your pros and cons, because you're free spirited. You're someone who just loves to be free, loves to enjoy life, and that's perfectly perfect. But with that, I see that some of you guys have been just used and abused. Basically just like, oh, this is a person that likes to have fun, let's have fun for a night or for 3 months, and they book it. That goes for both genders, people. Like, this goes for everyone. I know guys that have gone through this where they're looking for something serious and the other person isn't, and I know females who are looking for something serious and the other person isn't. And it's true also for same-sex relationships. So it is important for you to protect yourself. It is important for you to be someone, to be out on the lookout. What I can tell with this card, the Nine of Spring, it is important for you to value yourself and know that you are worthy, to be focused in who you're looking for. That does not mean put really high standards. It just means to not let just anyone in. Because obviously being in a relationship can drain you emotionally, and you are putting that effort. Don't just date someone because you feel lonely. It is going to be important for you to stand your ground. They also want you to make the effort. What I'm seeing is that some of you guys have had people come up to them and say that you're beautiful, or give them compliments, or tell them, wow, your outfit's really nice. And some of you get defensive about that. Some of you, I can tell, get defensive and just like, oh, thanks, and then just walk away. Actually, strike up a conversation. That's probably them, dropping the handkerchief and giving you a sign that they are interested and attracted to you. You just have to keep that conversation going so that either one of you guys can have the courage and the bravery to ask for each other's number. That also implies for online dating. Some of you guys may get DM'd or messaged, and you guys are just like, ugh, it's just another person just trying to make their move. But get the time to know them. Get the time to talk to them. Great love is worth taking the steps. It's worth making the conversation, striking up that conversation. Don't just shut down just because you're just someone who's been used and abused. Your next card is the Princess of Spring. So with this card, it is important for you to look at love with a brand new eye. You're someone who's gone out, and for the ones who don't go out, because for some of you guys, I feel that you guys are actually really, really grounded and are very determined and focused, that if someone does not meet your standards and your expectations, you're just like, nope. So it is important for my people who are free-spirited and like to go to parties and socialize and have been hurt because of that. They want you to take the time to look at love with brand new eyes. That when you go to those social gatherings, or whether it's like an online gathering, or when you're playing video games and you're in those chats with the guilds, with other groups, take the time to be curious about different people, new people. It's time for you to be, like, I guess the right word isn't coming to me, but what I can tell is that a lot of you guys just need to be curious about the people around you, because there's going to be a lot of people that you guys just don't think you'd be attracted to because they don't fit the mold that you're usually used to, but they actually have some qualities that you never knew or thought you wanted. So it is going to be important for you to just be a little more playful, you know? Be curious. For you guys to attract your life partner, it is going to be important for you guys to be curious about new love, to make that effort. If people come up to you and give you compliments or trying to start a conversation, whether it's like, oh, what kind of coffee do you like? Or like, oh, how's things? Like, they're trying to strike a conversation because something about you attracted them to you. Okay? And your angels want you to make the effort and actually talk to these people that just randomly show up. Be curious about the people around you so that you can figure out who it is that you want. Don't give up on dating. I know dating is hard and sometimes people just don't want to date around, but by dating around, you get the idea of what you want in a relationship, who you're looking for. But for you, it's going to be very important. For my free-spirited ones, it's going to be important for you to be grounded. And it's going to be important for you to be very protective of your energy. It's going to be very important for you to weed out the people that are not good for you. It's going to be very important that if you are just, you know, with lots of, like, I feel like half of the people that are watching group number 4, that picked group number 4, are extroverts, and they just talk and socialize with so many people, and they're not noticing that some people are not good for them. And what your angels want you to know is that you have to weed out, you have to be protective of your energy, you have to set your standards, because some of you guys are setting your standards a little too low. For the other part of you guys, the ones that are a little more intellectual, a little more determined and focused, they want you to have fun, be more playful, but they also want you to make the effort because your standards are way too high, that are basically sabotaging yourself so that you don't attract that life partner that you want. But yeah, with that being said, group number 4, be more curious, meet new people, strike up more conversations, and just be playful about it. Just be flirty, just have fun. Rejection is never bad. Rejection is just an opportunity that God gives us to find out who is not meant to be in our lives and who is. So with that being said, group number 4, I'll end your reading here. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, leave a comment below, like and subscribe. And if you really like the reading, feel free to leave a donation. All the information is in the description box below. All right, guys, until next time, bye-bye.